Okay, if you can do the prayers, please do the prayers along with me. Right now, I'll share the screen. If you cannot do the prayers, also no issue. Please try to recite in your mind itself at least. Okay, the purpose of doing these prayers is to invoke auspiciousness from Supreme Personality of Godhead so that both of us gets benefited. As I told you, first day we promised it, like we take a oath that we'll stick to all the days and both of us gets benefited. And that's the reason to invoke auspiciousness, Supreme Personality of Godhead. We will do the prayers. Okay. Can anyone confirm me? Is my screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much. If you can do the prayers, please do the prayers along with me, or else you can recite in your mind. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagarajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitam Sham He Krishna Karana Sindho Dhinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radha Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhana Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pascharta Deshakarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I request everyone, please do these prayers at least along with me, okay, or else please try to recite after me. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri
Jaya Sri Chaitanya,
Jaya
Jaya
Nityananda,
Nityananda, Jaya
Jaya
Dvita Chandra,
Advaita
Jaya
Chandra,
Gaura
Jaya
Bhakta
Gaura Bhakta
Vrinda.
Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya
Jaya
Shri
Jaya Sri
Chaitanya, Jaya
Chaitanya, Jaya
Nityananda,
Nityananda,
Jaya
Jaya
Advaita
Dvita
Chandra,
Chandra, Jaya
Jaya
Gaura
Gaura
Bhakta
Bhakta Vrinda.
Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Dvita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Mukam karoti vachalam pangam langayate girim yatkrupātam vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Thank you so much for joining in today's session. Now, without further delay, we will start our today's session. Before that, quickly we recap our yesterday topic. Can anyone please unmute and a little bit talk about yesterday topic, at least acronym. What is acronym? First day we all learned.
Tree.
First
Okay.
day. And 1 minute, I request all the devotees, please raise your hand and contribute. I'd like to thank Sri Lekha Mataji, Harshini Mataji. Thank you. Yes, Sri Lekha Mataji, can you answer?
Yes.
First session, Mataji. First session.
Doubt.
Doubt. Very good. Okay. Can you elaborate it, Mataji? What is doubt stands for?
Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana. Ominous
Okay.
result. Uncertainty. Bewilderment. This is turning point.
Yes, very well. Very nice, Mataji. Okay. Can anyone please raise your hand and tell what is our second day topic? Acronym for second day. It's very easy one. Yes, Vaini Mataji, go ahead.
Gita.
Gita, very good. What is G stands for?
Guru.
Guru.
And
I stands
I stands for identity.
for identity. Very good. Yes.
For two
T
dharmas.
stands for two dharmas. Okay, very good. Next,
And A stands for Anand, higher taste.
Ananda. Hari Bol. Very nice. Very nice, Vaini Mataji. Thank you so much. And what is our third day? Third chapter acronym? Yes, Padma Sudha Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Go ahead.
Tree.
Tree. Hari Bol. Very nice. What T stands for?
Tyaga.
Hari Bol. Yes. R stands for?
Regulated activities.
Regulated activities, rungs of yoga ladder. Yes, very good. Next.
Exemplary. And enemy.
Okay, very good. Next. Hari Bol. Very nice, Mataji. Coming to our yesterday topic, we'll ask Ashrita Mataji. What is our yesterday topic acronym, Mataji?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. It
Yes,
was
Mataji.
years. E stands for eternal
Yes, E
knowledge.
Yes,
A stands for accurating understanding. R
very
stands
good.
for reactionless. And S stands for surrender.
Hari Bol. Very nice, Mataji. Thank you so much for your active participation in the class. Okay, actually, I request all the devotees just brush up at least what you learned in yesterday's session. If possible, try to maintain notes also. That will helpful for you. Or else, when I am sharing something, okay, already YouTube links are there with you. We are sharing YouTube links also. You can just watch that whenever you are getting free time. At least try to just brush up what you learned in yesterday's session so that it will helpful for us in our further sessions also. Okay, just quickly recap what we have learned, important points in yesterday's sessions. I'll explain you for 5 minutes, and after that we'll go to our next session. Yesterday's session started with Arjuna question. Okay, actually you are asking me to do war, but which is better, like that he started asking it. And we should not, we discussed many points, like we should, when you are surrendering into Guru, when you are receiving transcendental knowledge, you have to receive in an authentic parampara. We have taken example of false dental doctor. We are not supposed to go to false dental doctor. These examples we have taken. And we have taken example of first this Bhagavad Gita knowledge told to sun god. And Arjuna asked, how can I understand, okay, that sun god is senior by birth than you. Okay, you and me are very junior compared to sun. Then how can I understand this? Krishna started explaining about everything. And we have to believe in our Vedas, especially our sanatandharma. The reason is, okay, many scientists, they have done a lot of research, and we come to know about whatever information there in Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. It is true. It is applicable for now also. Okay, many people say that it is old, but old is gold. Okay, every detailed information is there in our Vedas. These things we have discussed it. Okay, and not only that, we have discussed about renunciation. Okay, and in today's session, we are going to discuss more about this topic. Okay, and actually, before starting today's session, I'll talk about little bit about performing yajna. Actually, in third chapter also, Krishna talked about performing yajna. You may say that, Hare Krishna, please be on mute. Harshini Matis, please take care of mute and unmute.
Yes, Prabhuji.
And in yesterday topic and day before yesterday, Krishna asked us to perform yajna. Yajnartha karmano nyatra loko Ajnartha karmano nyatra loko yam karma bandhana tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sangha samachara. Means you have to perform yajna, like that he said. Actually, and what is yajna for Arjuna? Actually, yajna for Arjuna is he has to take bow and arrow. and he has to fight. That is his yajna. And what is our yajna? Now also we are doing our yajna. Okay, we are putting havuti in our ears by listening this transcendental knowledge. We are keeping it in our ears. And actually, iskcon meaning is ek kaan se suno, ek kaan se chhod do. Like in Hindi, it is saying you listen from this ear and you leave from this ear. No, don't do that. Okay, from this ear listen and keep it in the heart so that we can implement in our day-to-day life and we can become happy by receiving this transcendental knowledge. And actually, coming back to renunciation, we have to renounce. We are not supposed to renounce falsely. If we renounce falsely, what will happen? These things we are going to discuss in today's sessions in detail. And as I mentioned, you today's topic is very important. If you know about this topic, you can happily, peacefully can live in this material world also. Even though staying in material world, you can happily and peacefully you can live in this material world. How many of you want this formula? Peaceful formula?
Everyone.
Everyone. Then only you have to perform correct yajna, that is you have to hear carefully and try to implement in your life, then you can perform it. And without further delay, we'll jump it over today's slides and we'll discuss one by one. I'm sharing the screen. Can anyone please confirm me? Is the screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. And if you look at third chapter and the fifth chapter, it may look same. This is section 5. Overview of chapter name is Karma Yoga, Action in Krishna Consciousness. Okay, what is the difference between these things? We are going to discuss in today's session. And we dedicate this to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta, Srila Prabhupada, Swami Srila Prabhupada, founder Acharya of ISKCON International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And today we are going to discuss in detail about these topics. Can anyone read? Please raise your hand and try to contribute. Anusha Mataji, I was very happy when you turn on the video. Now you turn off your video. If it is okay for you, please turn on and try to read it, Mataji. Or anyone, Mataji or Prabhuji, please raise your hand. Yes, Harshini Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, done with pranam.
You read first two, Mataji, and give chance to Malati Mataji.
Okay, Prabhuji.
First two, you read.
1, stay in the world, 5.1 to 5.12. 2, 3 doers, 5.13 to 5.16. Hare Krishna.
Yes, thank you so much, Mataji. Yes, Malati Mataji, I'm very happy that first time you raised your hand. Mataji, go ahead.
Yes. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Third one is equal vision, 5.17 to 5.26. And fourth one is peace, 5.27 to 5.29.
Very well. Thank you so much, Mataji. These things we are going to discuss in today's session. And today acronym is very interesting. This is STEP. Generally, we have to take steps to grow everywhere. Like if you want to climb to first floor, you have to take steps. If you want to grow in our spirituality, you have to take baby steps, and we can practice slowly. By doing practice, we can liberate from this material world. What is S stands for? Can anyone please raise your hand and read this acronym? STEP. Yes, Uma Mataji, go ahead.
Yes, stay in the world, 5.1 to 5.12. T, 3 doors, 5.13 to 5.16. E, equal vision, 5.17 to 5.26. Peace formula, 5.27 to 5.29.
Very well. Thank you so much, Mataji. These things we are going to discuss in today's sessions in detail. First is stay in this world. Okay, from sloka 1 to almost 12 slokas, Krishna talked about stay in this world. You may ask me why we have to stay in this world. Okay, and actually Krishna asking us to liberate from this world. But why Krishna is asking to stay in this world? This is a very important topic. Almost 10-15 minutes we are going to discuss about this topic. If we can understand this topic, then we can happily live in this world. Okay, and why we have to stay in this world is actually renunciation. Actually, Arjuna asked one beautiful question. What is that question? At the beginning itself, he asked that question, why we have to stay in this world. Okay, generally, if you see Krishna in Arjuna in first sloka itself, he asked to Krishna, oh Krishna, first of all, you asked me to renounce work. And again, you are recommending to work me with devotion. Now you kindly tell me, okay, definitely which of these two is more beneficial? Means clearly is asking which one is better, either renounce the work or work with devotion. Which one is better? And Krishna answering this question. Okay, a person completely satisfied is aloof from this material world, Krishna is saying, and he's saying the personality of Godhead replied, the renunciation of work and work in devotion, both are good for liberation. Both are good for liberation, but Krishna using but of the two, work in devotion, devotional service is better than renunciation. Why work in renunciation is better than like renunciation? These things we are going to discuss. Okay, and yesterday we discussed about the 4 ashramas also, and we are not supposed to renounce it falsely. What will happen if I renounce these things falsely? Actually, frankly speaking, everyone in our life, we are pinching about something in our life. Always it will pinch us and we search for that. What is that pinches us? It is nothing but 5P. Okay, easy to remember 5P. What is this 5P? People, penny, possessions, pleasure, position. Okay, for example, pleasure of generally many times we'll get pleasure of eating something. Example, or for example, gulab jamun or something else. Recently in my office, it has happened that one person went to a restaurant. It's a buffet restaurant, and he said that 1,000 rupees plate. He said, I want to do paisa usul, means I want to grab 1,000 rupees items. I have to eat it like that. He decided, and he started eating. He had eaten up to this like that. He has eaten. Afternoon also he did not have lunch. Okay, and after that, what happened is next day morning he has not come to the office. Actually, his per day salary is almost 3,000 to 5,000 rupees. Okay, and he want to get back 1,000 rupees. He lost 1 day leave, and not only that, he went to hospital because of stomach upset. This we may think that it will give pleasure for me, but it will not give pleasure for you. Okay, whatever you take, initially it may looks like it is giving pleasure, but it gives it gives pain. This senses always, it will chase us behind these things only. Many, for example, many things that if I get married, I'll be happy. Okay, the children will think that I am playing, okay, father is not giving money, let me grow up. I will, okay, do job and I'll purchase a suitcase of chocolates and I'll eat it. Okay, like that he will think at initial stage. When he grown up, will he purchase the chocolates and eat it?
No, Prabhuji.
Not it. When he is saying, he thinks that let me earn a lot of money, then you see how I'll enjoy it. Like that he will think. He started working day and night, completely, okay, engage himself in working. And he thought that I will enjoy it. When he become old, okay, he will get diseases. And he think that, why I wasted my engage? I could have enjoyed that time. I postponed this enjoyment. Like that, okay, we always think. This always pinches us. You can see, okay, we want someone should follow us. That's the reason this Facebook and Twitter is very famous, because everyone is following something. Okay, we are also, if you post any video or if any photo, we will see how many likes has come. Means we are running behind people, we are running behind penny, possessions, pleasure, and position also. Okay, this always makes us to degrade in our life. Okay, you may think that, why it will degrade? You may think that why money gives pain. You may think that, am I right or wrong? Does money gives anytime pain to you? If I give you more salary, does it give any pain for you? Frankly speaking, no. Am I right? But sadhus, they look at it as pain. Why they look at it as a pain? I'll explain. Okay, I'll explain you with a beautiful story. Actually, it is lively. It has happened. Three thieves went to city and they steal so many items. Like in kingdom, they steal some jewelry and everything. They steal and they came. They escaped. Luckily, they escaped the kingdom, and they started running in the forest. They entered into the forest and they were feeling very hungry, and they're feeling all like thirsty and angry also. And they steal all the items, means precious jewelers and everything. They steal it. And after that, when they opened it to share among these three persons, they thought that, okay, let us divide. And when they are dividing it, when they opened it, one sadhu was going nearby, and by looking at the treasure which they steal just now, okay, he said to them, mrityu, 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 like that he said. Actually, Mrityu means death, death, like that he said, and he went away. And these three people are thinking that, Arey, how this great wealth is there, how death will come with this wealth? Okay, he's a mad fellow, I think, like that they thought. And they shared it. And after sharing, what they decided is, actually, we are feeling very thirsty and hungry also. We'll have a plan. Okay, before already we shared it, everything is here only. Okay, one of us will go to the city and will bring some items to eat, and after that we will disperse from this place. They decided like that. And what happened, one person went to bring the food item, and these two-person planned, Arey, we will do one thing. Okay, if he come, why we have to give complete share to him? Okay, if he come from behind, I'll catch hold of him, and you take stone and you will kill him, like that they said. Initially thought, okay, it's very good plan. Instead of sharing 1/3, I'll get half of the share. Okay, let's execute this plan, like that they decided. And this person went to city and they brought lunch, and immediately other person caught hold of him, and they killed him. And after that they started laughing. Arey, this poor fellow, believing in us, he went to city and brought food for us, now he's died. Okay, let's have this lunch and we will disperse with 50% share, like that they thought. And after they ate it, they died. After they ate it, they died. The first person who went to bring lunch, he had a different plan. He thought, why I have to give share to this person's also? Okay, let me put some poison in this, and two of them will die, and I'll be happy, like that they will see. Okay, you may think that, Prabhu, these things may not happen in our life. Okay, you see, only because of money, so many problems we are getting it. Okay, because of property issues, see, lakhs of cases are there in court. We have Vijay Kalyani Mataji working in court. We can ask Mataji also. Lakhs of cases are there, just fighting for property. Okay, this also gives pain. We may not think that, we should not think that this will not give pain for me. Okay, sometimes some attractions gives pain for us. You take the case of, there is a life story, it has happened. I'll try to explain the story also. Actually, if you don't engage, if you don't renounce properly, okay, without staying in this world, then it will be a problem. One example is Vishwamitra. Actually, by looking at one great, yes, Prabhuji, very long battles. Mataji messaged in the chat box. Yes, Prabhuji. Actually, Mataji is a teacher for law students. Mataji knows this very well. That's the reason I asked Mataji. And coming back to our story, actually Vishwamitra, okay, by saying to one sage, he decided that I will renounce everything. I want to become Brahmarshi. Actually, why we have to stay in this world is, unless and until we don't purify ourselves, it is very difficult to liberate from this world. If you falsely renounce, then what will happen? We will take the case of Vishwamitra and we will discuss it. And for example, Vishwamitra decided that I have to become Brahmarshi, and he started doing tapasya. And some celestial girl came and he got attracted. After that, he decided that, okay, I will not get attracted to anything. Then he started doing meditation. Again, one more celestial girl came, and this time he looked at very angrily. By looking at that anger itself, okay, she disappeared from that place. Actually, what happened is, he's getting angry. He's getting some lusty desires. He's getting, okay, this pain and pleasure. Even though falsely he's thinking that I'm renouncing, but this renunciation, purification has not happened. But unless and until it has happened, we are not supposed to renounce and everything. Krishna is asking, work in devotion is better. Work in devotion is better instead of renouncing falsely. Nowadays, many sadhus are coming in front of us. They are posing themselves as by wearing saffron dress, they're posing themselves as sannyasi. Okay, you look at them, they're getting degraded. The reason is they renouncing these things falsely. They're having some temptation towards it. That reason they are getting that pains and they're getting degraded from their position. We are not supposed to do these things in our life also. We are not supposed to falsely renounce. Stay in this world purified ourselves, then we can renounce everything. Within no time, we can renounce everything. Okay, I'll tell you one more story. You may like it. That's the reason I'm trying to share one more story. Actually, one sadhu means one king. Actually, is a king, is a great king. He thought, I have to renounce everything. He renounced everything, wife, children, treasury, everything he renounced and went to forest. And he started performing. But his heart is not purified. Just namesake, everyone is renouncing, let me renounce, like that. He went and started performing some meditation, but nothing is working out. Okay, always his mind is wandering here and there. So much disturbance is there, like that. this life is becoming like that. And after that, after 6 months, he met one sadhu. By looking at itself, his face is glowing like anything, and he could see he's practicing nicely meditation, but I'm not practicing it. Let me take some suggestions from him. And he went and asked him, actually, I'm performing this meditation from 6 months, but nothing is working out. Can you please help me? And he looked at him and he said, who are you? And he started speaking about himself. You don't know who am I? Okay, I'm a great king. I had this much treasury. I had elephants. Okay, I had so many wives. Like that, he started explaining about himself for half an hour. He said, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, you're thinking that you renounced everything, but everything is there in your mind. That's the reason you're not concentrating on this meditation. You're not concentrating on Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, many times it may happen in our life also. We may think that I'm renouncing everything, but we are not renouncing everything. Okay, actually, if you want to offer everything to Krishna, then you have to offer with devotion. Okay, work with devotion, no issue, but practice this spirituality. Okay, Krishna is asking Arjuna, okay, instead of renouncing work, work in devotion. Work in devotion, both give liberation, but second one is better. Krishna himself is saying that second one is better. Now we have a choice. Instead of renouncing falsely and doing the activities, or doing our activity. Why this sloka is told to Arjuna is, Arjuna initially is thinking that I will renounce everything and I will go to door and I will pick the alms. If someone does not give any alms, or else being a sannyasi, okay, if some injustice is happening in front of him, Arjuna, okay, some fighting is happening, some strong person is exploiting weak person, then does Arjuna keep quiet at that position?
No, Prabhuji.
He cannot keep quiet. The reason is having the tendency, Kshatriya, I should protect the citizen. That thing is there. He is not purified from his heart. That is the reason Krishna is asking to work in devotion is better. Okay, and means instead of false renunciation. That is the reason at here, if you look at the picture, I'll share with you. We have to stay in this world as if like a lotus leaf. Okay, why Srila taken the example of lotus leaf is, if lotus leaf is always in the water, but can you see that water is wetting the surface of the lotus leaf? Have you ever noticed that?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Does it wet the surface?
No, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Even though in the water cannot touch the lotus leaf.
Yeah.
In this way, Krishna is asking to stay in this world. Then you are in perfection. Okay, what is work in devotion and renunciation? Let's discuss it. Can anyone please read? Please raise your hand and try to. One by one. Yes, Uma Mataji.
Work, confusion again. Work or renunciation. Work in devotion, renunciation. Allows us to protect from our eternal position. In renunciation,
yes.
Soul is active, difficult position to maintain. Second one, purifies the
Wait a minute, Mataji. We'll discuss for 1 minute and we'll go to the next slide. Okay, actually,
Okay,
work in devotion allow us to act from our eternal position. Means it will allow us to purify ourselves. Okay, so whereas in renunciation, soul is active. Okay, difficult, and it is position is to maintain. Actually, difficult position is to maintain that. And can some other devotee can read it? Likit Prabhu or Mataji? Likit Lehanti Mataji. Yes, Mataji?
Yes.
Good.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. This is Swapna.
Yes, Mataji. Swapna Mataji, good.
Work. Yes, Prabhu.
Second point you read, Mataji. Second point, this point. Hare Krishna, I cannot hear you anything, Mataji. Sridhiti Mataji, go ahead.
Work in devotion purifies the heart. Stop gas solution doesn't purify the heart.
Yeah, if you see, look at, if you work in devotion, it will help us to purify the heart, whereas others does not purify the heart. And work in devotion is, can anyone read the fourth point? Sorry, third point?
joyful process where the senses are engaged, and in renunciation it is struggle, negated, and senses.
Yes, Hari Bol. And fourth point?
Complete renunciation, incomplete resistance.
It's renunciation, Mataji. Complete renunciation and
Incomplete
renunciation. Okay. And work in devotion, the important point is fifth point. Can anyone read? Uma Mataji, go ahead.
Quickly attain the supreme, takes many births.
Okay. If you renounce, if you start practicing renouncing, Krishna himself is saying it is difficult process. Whereas this work in devotion is very easy process. We can achieve supreme personality of God. Then we can decide ourselves which to act, how to act in this karma yoga. From 7th sloka to almost 12th sloka, Krishna is talking about this topic. Okay, let's go to the slide and we will discuss more about it. Okay, any one devotee, please raise your hand, read the entire subject. Yes, Vijay Kalyani Mataji, go ahead.
How to act in Karma Yoga. Work becomes yoga or worship. Keeping mind and senses under control. Act without attachment. No desire for results. Act with body, mind, and senses only for the purpose of purification.
Thank you so much, Mataji. We will discuss a little more about this slide. Actually, Krishna is asking how to act in Karma Yoga. How to act. Okay. Actually, work itself becomes yoga. Work becomes itself yoga. Okay. Does all works becomes yoga? We have to see. Okay. The person who is killing, the person is working in slaughterhouse, person is smoking. This does not come under work. Actually, what work is prescribed by Supreme Personality of Godhead, that work, if you have started doing, that work becomes yoga, and it becomes worship also. Okay, that help us to keep the mind and senses under control. Okay, if you can control our mind and senses, that is a real work. And act without attachment, no desire for the results. Yesterday, one devotee asked a wonderful question. Actually, Prabhu, what is Nishkama Karma Yoga and this Akarma means nothing but devotional service. What is the difference? Actually, the main difference is both are practicing the same thing. I'll tell you three categories of people. First category of people is Karma Yoga, Karma. Okay, he will do the work and he wants results. This is Karma. Okay, and second category of people is, okay, he will do the work and he will offer the result to Krishna, but he attaches to the work. For example, I prepared gulab jamun, okay, as a prasada. I offered it to everyone without any any desire, like I should earn profit. Okay, nothing. This is not my desire. But I prepared gulab jamun. I started giving to everyone, and I'm asking, Arshini Mataji, how is it? Srinidhi Mataji, how is it? Okay, yeah, please tell me how is it. Array, you liked it, no? Actually, I prepared it. This is called little attachment to the work. This is called Nishkama Karma Yoga. Bhakta, he will perform and he will go. That's it. He will not inquire about these things. Okay, my business is to cook and serve the devotees. I'll cook and serve to the devotees. Okay, it's all Krishna mercy. If it happens good, okay, it's all Krishna mercy. If does not went good, okay, it may be my fault. Like that, take the credit for the fault. If any good thing could happen, he will offer it to the Krishna. Look at Hanuman. Okay, Hanuman is a perfect example for this. Hanuman, he went to Lanka. Okay, he destroyed everything. Okay, there is a saying also, like Chuchi Rammante Kalchi Ochad. In Telugu, that is the saying is it means he asked them, like Rama sent him to just go and see the Sita and come. But he went and saw the Sita and he lit the fire also over there. This is a difference between Hanuman. Okay, if anything happened, he will always say that it's all because of Rama Krupa, I could achieve this, like that he will say. If any bad thing has happened, it is my mistake because of improper understanding, this mistake has happened. This is the heart of the devotee. He will not take any credit out of it. He always engage, work in devotion to Supreme Personality of Godhead. He act with body, mind, senses only for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If you do, then purification automatically come. You may ask me, Prabhu, I will work. You are asking me, don't attach to the work and don't attach to the results. then what is the motivation? Okay, if I ask you, okay, Mataji, okay, you prepare, okay, 10 kgs food and give it to me. And I'm not saying what is the use of preparing this 10 kgs, where I am using it. I'm not saying anything, whether I'm spoiling it or not, anything. I'm not informing you. Will you get any motivation to give the 10 kgs prasadam to me regularly?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay, you may ask me, Prabhu, then what is the motivation for me? Okay, every day we are reciting this phrase, Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Okay, if you do selflessly like this, this intelligence will be given by Guru and Krishna. You will get proper intelligence, so that at difficult situation, you'll get that intelligence to take right decisions at right time. Okay, many people may think like, for example, initially you may think that Prabhu, actually I'm not willing to do that work, but Guru said I did it blindly, but I'm enjoying it. Later, initially with reluctance, I'm not at all interested to do that work, but later, as Guru said, I did it, but I get a lot of credit for that. Okay, intentionally, I'm not at all interested to do that work also, but I'm getting credit for that. This is the heart of a devotee. These things will come. This intelligence will come. Many times it may happen. I'll tell you one incident in a devotee life. Initially, he thought that he don't know what decisions he has to make. Okay, at right time, he could make right decisions. Okay, and they asked how you could take this decision. He said, I don't know. My intelligence, that time I got this intelligence, I did this work. Where this intelligence is coming, this will be given by Krishna if you selflessly serve the mission. For example, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada went to foreign country to establish this iskcon, to spread this Krishna consciousness all over the world on the instruction of his Guru. That's it. His Guru told him that you speak very nicely. Why don't you go to Western country and spread this Krishna consciousness? That's it. Nothing more than that. He took it as a life ambition at the age of 70 years with 40 rupees in hand. Only 40 rupees in hand. He started traveling to US. Okay, in detail at the last day, I'll explain more about Srila Prabhupada, but in a short, I'm explaining you. He's having only 40 rupees. He's not at all famous in India. Forget about foreign country. Okay, you may think that a celebrity has been, that the reason he could create these centers, nothing like that. Okay, but he depended on Krishna. With 40 rupees, within 10 years, he could build 108 temples. 108 temples, you can imagine. Who gave this intelligence? He started serving selflessly, then intelligence, man, resources, everything will take responsibility by Supreme Personality of Godhead. This will come into our life. Initially, it may look that I'm not getting anything, but you get more. You'll get Krishna itself if you start performing this activity. This is the motivation that we will get if you practice spirituality. Okay, results of such work, okay, is what will happen if you do this type of work. There is a nice slide, is it? I'll try to share the slide with you all. Can anyone read this purport?
One who performs his duty without attachment, surrendering the result unto the Supreme Lord, is unaffected by sinful action, as the lotus leaf is untouched by water.
Okay, you got it? Even though if you stay in this material world, if you do work, the difference between devotee and non-devotee is, he will also wake up, he will also wake up. He will also eat, he will also eat. He will also work, he will also work. But the difference is, he will not touch with any sinful reactions. The non-devotee works and he will take karmic reactions for that. For good, he has to take good credits. For bad, he has to take bad credit. Whereas devotee, he will not take anything. Means he is becoming his balance zero, karmic balance zero, so that he can liberate from this material world and he can reach Krishna. This is the difference between a non-devotee and devotee. Both look same. You may think that, array, what is the difference? Nothing is there. Okay, but only thing is we add spirit to the life, then that will become spiritual. Okay, there is a ritual and there is a spiritual. Okay, for ritual, if you add spirit, it will become spiritual. That's it. You have to practice that. Then all over will become spiritual. And Arjuna also pondered about it. Okay, how can I perform it? How can I perform it? Okay, you also think that how can I ponder about it? Okay, the answer is, can anyone read this? Radha Sharma Mataji, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. How can I be detached from actions performed by me? Have you ever pondered?
Okay. Okay, at here, Krishna is asking, how can I be detached from the action performed by me? Okay, you may ask me, how can I detach? For example, always some attachment will be there. How can I get detached from this? Okay, have you ever pondered about this question?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, if you know the answer, then you will not ponder about it. Shall I give you that answer?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Simple example for everyone, easy understanding. For example, farmer places the seed. Farmer places the seed. He has worked out day and night. Okay, he has taken care about that seed. He poured the water, fertilizer, everything he has done. Okay, crop is about to come. Okay, next means 2-3 days about to come. Crop is about to come. And if any sudden rainfall is there, does he get the crop?
No, Prabhuji.
I decide it. No, I work hard. Will I get the result? Result depends on
The Supreme Personality.
Supreme Personality, you have got it. If you know this formula, then you can be happy in this world by being in this world itself. I'll show you one picture. It's a nice picture. You'll enjoy it. Okay. Our next step is in today's session. Next step is first is step S stands for stay in this world. Second is T, the three doers. Who are the three doers? Generally, we desire. Am I right or wrong? We desire for something else. I want this, I want that. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Then super soul sanction us based on our karmic credit. Yes, this person is eligible to get it. Okay, give him. Then material nature carries out that work. Okay, action, like carry out the action of to suit the desires. For example, I desire. Okay, I desire to purchase Benz car. Then I'll go to Benz showroom and I'll give my credit card. Okay, give me Benz car. My credit card balance is 1 lakh only. Can I get Benz car for me?
No, Prabhuji. No, Prabhuji.
No. Krishna also sees these things. Okay, you are desiring. Okay, then he will see your karmic balance. Yes, he's having karmic balance. Okay, sanction. Like that, he will sanction. Okay, it always depends on Supreme Personality of Godhead. You may ask me that, okay, everything is given by Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, I will not work anything. But if you don't work, who will put some credit into your account so that you'll get the desired results? Without that, you don't get your desired results also. If you know this formula, then you will become very happy. In a nutshell, there is a small figure. I'll try to show this figure to you. Can anyone read this? First from Jiva.
Jiva, from Jiva you have desires.
Yes.
Aishwarya.
Ishvara.
Ishvara, okay, Ishvara. Then Prakriti.
Based on our karmic karma credit, he orders Prakriti.
Okay. And from performs action. Jiva becomes temporarily happy, but desire is not satisfied. He wants more, he wants better.
Okay. Generally, we are also having the same desire. First time, we'll go to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, like Srinidhi Mataji. Mataji, what are you studying, Mataji? Srinidhi Mataji?
Sorry, Prabhuji.
What are you studying?
8th, Prabhuji.
8th standard. Okay. Okay. During my 8th, 9th, 10th, means almost 25 years back, I think. I went, being a student, I went to God and started asking, God, please, please, 10th pass. That's it. I don't want nothing more. Like that, I went to Supreme Personality of Godhead and I requested. Supreme Personality of Godhead sanction. Okay, go ahead, beta. I passed. And after that, in diploma, after 3 years, again I went to God. God, please, please, one time. pass me, give me this degree, diploma degree. I will not, nothing more than that. Then sanction. And after 1 year, God, everything is there. Good job. Please sanction me. Okay, God sanction, good job. Go beta, go and enjoy. Again, after 2-3 years enjoyment, I'll go to God. God, life is boring. Okay, please give me good wife. Okay, you'll see, good credit is there. Sanction. Okay, sanction. After that, I will go after 1 year. God, everything is there. Nice wife, everything is there. Son is not. Please sanction one son. Okay, God sanction one son. Again, I will not go to God for 16-17 years. And after 17 years, I will go to God, Supreme Personality of God. God, my son is 8th class. My son is 10th class. Please pass him. Again, this cycle repeats. We'll go on repeating this cycle only. We will not come out of this Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. We stuck in this material world. Okay, I told you, no, I'll answer you this question. If you simply work, what will happen? Okay, if you work, continuously work, as Mataji asked wonderful question last time. Many of you are not there. I'll try to repeat that question. Mataji asked, Vijay Kalyani Mataji asked one beautiful question. Prabhu, nowadays people are desiring more than they required it. For example, I think that I'll be happy if I stay in only duplex house. Okay, that's it, nothing more than that. Then I will work on that only. Okay, if we simply work, what is karma and what is karma yoga? The difference is the karma person will work for self only. Okay, I want a duplex villa. Okay, 2 crore rupees. Whatever happen, I have to purchase it. Okay, his capacity is not there. Even though he put his leg, and what will happen? Okay, his EMI will go, entire salary go in just EMI only, and after that he is not having any proper food also to eat it. What is the use of it? Our 40-50 years gets wasted. After that, what will we do? Okay, many times we'll conduct yatra, spiritual yatra. In our yatra, many Matajis will come, that 2 senior Matajis will come. We'll ask him, Mataji, run fast. Prabhu, body is not cooperating, Prabhu. Like that they will say. We'll ask him, Mataji, why could not went for yatra at the young age itself? They said at young age our desire is, Prabhu, earn lot of money and enjoy. Okay, earn lot of money and enjoy. When we earn lot of money, our old age has come. After that, our body is not cooperating, Prabhu. We are trying to enjoy. We want to visit all the places, but our body is not cooperating, Prabhu. What to do? This is happening in our case also. Okay, we always think that, okay, let me practice this spirituality. After exams, I will practice this spirituality. After 10th exam, I'll practice Krishna consciousness. Like that they will think. And after 10th, what will they think is, okay, let me complete inter. After that, I'll practice spirituality. Okay, let me complete my engineering. After that, I'll practice spirituality. Okay, let me get a good job. Nothing Krishna. I'll practice. I'll dedicate and I'll practice to you on Krishna consciousness. I practice. I'll come back to you. Okay, after getting good job, Krishna, just now I started my career. No, let me earn some money. After that, I'll quit the job and I'll come and practice Krishna consciousness. I'll do devotional service. After earning some money, okay, after marriage, okay, in-laws family will sell. Okay, this is a now time for you. Okay, you have a child, you earn lot of more money, your future will be secure. You work for some more time. Our old age will come and we will die. There is a nice song also. Okay, the song goes like this. In childhood, okay, you always want playing. In young age, you always want to enjoy. In old age, you're thinking that, I'm getting old age, I'm suffering with disease and other things. At the deathbed, you're thinking that this is my karma. Again, cycle repeat. We are always in this cycle. We are not giving time to get out of this cycle. Actually, Acharya says, okay, time division into 3 parts. 8 hours for sleeping and natural activities like natural call and other things, taking care of body, 8 hours. And 8 hours for work. And 8 hours for spirituality. Are we doing it? We're not doing it. And we are thinking that I want to be happy, I want to be happy. You never be happy. I guarantee you that you'll never be happy because we are always running behind the things. Things does not give happiness. We have to, okay, accept this. Then only we'll be happy. Okay, always, actually, it took a lot of time for me. I had a desire that my brother had a desire. We have a small house, like 70 square yards. We have 3 rooms only. It's finding difficult for us to stay. Okay, in life, we decided that me and my brother, when I started working, and we decided that we should construct the home. Even the small area, we'll construct in floor wise. Like that, we constructed it. And we took some loan and we constructed it. And after, okay, doing Gro Pravesham and everything, we were happy. And after that, when I come across another home, I'll get a desire. If I had a house like this, I could have been more happy. Immediately, I'll think, Okay, with the same home, why you are not happy? With the same home, everything is there. No, whatever you desired, you constructed it. Why you are not happy? Why you are desiring for something else? This desire always drag you. Okay, I want this, I want this, I want this. Your desire never get fulfilled. Okay, you have to put a full stop for that. How to put a full stop for that? Actually, Krishna has given the answer. You desire and you become frustrated and feels hopeless, and Krishna rejects it. You don't have any karmic balance, there is no sanction for you. Then at that time you feel morose and you started attending Bhagavad Gita classes. Desire is the culprit. How to purify these desires? Can anyone read this?
How to purify desire. A brush up from chapter 2, sloka 59. Vishya vinivartante. What is that higher taste? Engage yourself in chanting, reading, and devotional activities.
Yeah, there is a sloka, famous sloka in second chapter 2.59. Visha vinivartante niharasya dehina rasovarjam rasopiyasya param dushta nivartate. Okay, unless you don't get higher taste, you keeps on hunting for this lower taste only. Okay, your father, for example, my father had a desire to earn a lot of money. He earned a lot of money, but he end up his life also. If I ask him, before deathbed, I asked my father, Father, you earn a lot of money, no? Why you are feeling morose? He said, I earn a lot of money, but I could not enjoy it. I could not enjoy it. We are also doing the same mistake. Okay, chewing the chewing gum, if you chew the already chewed gum, we don't enjoy it. Because there is nothing is there in that. Already previous, many people have tried the same thing. Okay, duplex house, they purchase duplex house, they end up their career by purchasing and paying the bills for the duplex house, bike, car, this is like the thing. Only if I have good car, permanent home, permanent car, okay, one means almost this is something like 5 digits, 6 digits salary, I'll be happy. The person who are having this, if you look at USA country, they're having everything. Okay, skyscraper building, all resources. If you don't work also, they'll give scholarship for you. Okay, medical is free, education is free, everything is free. Okay, they says that their frustration level is in such a way, they come to India, if they open the tap, if they don't get water, they commit suicide. Wow, my God, if I open the tap, water is not coming. I saw one time newspaper, there was a power failure for 1 minute, not even 1 hour, 1 minute. And every newspaper published in the paper that, okay, blackout, okay, complete darkness in all over the world, entire city, complete darkness, like that they publish the news. Okay, they cannot withstand even small tolerances also, they cannot withstand. That is their life. Okay, even though advanced countries, they're committing suicide. Why they're committing suicides? Even though they're having everything, why they're committing suicide? They don't know the purpose of life. That's the reason they're committing suicides. Okay, today also I may take 5-10 minutes extra time. Is it okay for everyone?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Thank you so
Prabhuji.
much. Okay, I'll try to end with a beautiful story, if you permit me. Always says the same thing. And coming back to our topic, okay, actually desire is a culprit. We have to engage this desire by giving a higher taste. Unless you don't give higher taste, this desire always, okay, ask for want more and more, more and more. Okay, important thing in today's subject is equal vision. We should have a equal vision. The sloka goes like this. Vidya vinaya sampanne brahmine gavi astini suni chaiva sopake cha pandita samadarshinaha. This is very important sloka. We all of us read this sloka. At least one sloka we will read today. All of you please read line by line. Vidya vinaya sampanne
Vidya
विनय संपन्ने
brahmine gavi astini
Brahmane
Gavihastini
हस्तिनी
suni chaiva sopake cha
सुनी चवे सोपाके च
pandita samadarshina.
पंडिता समादर्शना.
Can anyone read the translation?
The humble sages, by virtue of true knowledge, see with equal vision a learned and a gentle Brahmana, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and a dog eater, outcast.
Okay. Actually, recently I have taken this sloka. This sloka itself for explanation. I took almost 1 hour. This is very important sloka. I'll try to summarize it and I'll try to explain you. Actually, the sloka goes like this: Vidya Vinaya Sampanne. Okay, Vidya should bring humbleness. Many times we'll feel proud about our education, proud to become mechanical engineer, proud to become IT engineer. If everyone is proud, then what is what is there in that education to become proud? Okay, every subject is proud. Be proud of India. Be proud of some country. Be proud of some nation. Be proud of language. What is the need of getting proud? Okay, Vidya should become humbleness. Vidya never should become pride in us. This is the saying by Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. Vidya should bring humbleness. And with that humbleness, what we will do? We will see Brahmine Ghavi Hastini. Means with that knowledge, we will see with an equal vision, the learned one, okay, gentle Brahmana, a cow, elephant, dog, and dog eater. With an equal vision, we will see. What does it mean? Okay, does it mean that we encourage everyone to do whatever they want? No. Okay, Pandita, the person who is having the vision, we will see in a different perspective. I'll tell you simple example so that your anger also will come down by this example. For example, when you're going on a vehicle or a two-wheeler or four-wheeler, okay, someone rashly drives to you, will you get angry or not? Will get angry.
Yes,
Okay, get angry. For example, same vehicle, same person, you are only there. We all of us going for Vrindavan Yatra, okay, to see Radha and Krishna. Your train is almost 15-20 minutes. You are going to catch the train. Already you are late. Within 5 minutes, you are going to reach. Okay. At that time, if someone rashly drives in front of you, will you fight with that person?
No, Prabhuji.
Situation is same. Why you are not fighting with that person?
You have to get into the train.
You have a vision. I have to catch the train. If you have this vision, I have to get out from this world, material world. Okay. Then we will see with an equal vision. Okay. Actually, this is not very appropriate example. Make you understand what I mean to say. I have given this example. Now I will give you correct example so that you can correlate with it. One time it has so happened with Ramanujacharya. How many of you know Ramanujacharya? His famous Acharya in Sri Sampradaya is Ramanujacharya. One time he saw a person. Okay. He saw a person holding an umbrella, looking at his wife, and he started walking backside. Started walking backside. Okay. Ranganath position is going on. Ranganath came outside and is giving darshan. Okay. Many thousands of people gathered and looking at the Ranganath. And this person is looking at his wife's eyes. Is it correct?
No, Prabhuji.
Correct. Looks like he is lusty person. Am I right? Okay. We see the Ramanuja vision and we will see our vision. Okay. This is how Pandita looks. Let's go to the story. Okay. The person is walking, looking at his wife's eyes and is walking backside. He asked his disciple, go and ask him what he's doing. A disciple went and asked him, what are you doing? He says, my wife's eyes are so beautiful. I cannot stay for a moment also without watching the eyes of my wife. Then the disciple came and told to the Ramanujacharya. Same thing. They had a desire that this big fellow is lusty fellow. He cannot liberate it. Like that they thought. And Ramanujacharya personally went and touched him and says, may know what you are looking for. He says, I told your disciples already. He said, can you please tell me one more time? He said, actually, my wife's eyes are so beautiful. I cannot leave a moment also without watching my wife's eyes. Then Ramanujacharya says, I think you have not seen the Ranganath's eyes. Not seen the Ranganath's eyes. He said, I saw many times. No. If you could have seen Ranganath's eyes with devotion, okay, then you will watch Ranganath's eyes only. You will not watch your wife's eyes. He says, my wife's eyes are world beautiful eyes. World, if I compare all the girls and boys, okay, my wife's eyes are so beautiful. Actually, it's not even wife, if I'm not wrong, prostitute, I think. Then he says, my wife's eyes are only beautiful, nothing more beauty than this. Ramanujacharya says, if I show, what you will do? Actually, he said, I dedicated my life just watching my eyes of this girl. If you show more beautiful eyes than this, then I'll dedicate that life to that person. Then he said, okay, 4 o'clock early in the morning, come to me. I will show more beautiful eyes than this. Then he was in curiosity. Night he could not sleep. Okay, is there any beautiful, more beautiful eyes than my wife? He started contemplating it, and early he could not sleep also on that day. Early in the morning, he wake up, he went and knocked the door of Ramanacharya. Immediately he opened the door and he took his hand and he went and take to the Rangana Swami. Once with a pure devotee, he went inside with pure devotee vision. When he saw Rangana Swami, he mesmerized by looking at the eyes of a Rangana Swami. Then he dedicated his life to Rangana Swami. Now you tell me whether he's lusty person or lusty desires are there, but Acharya sees with an equal vision. Okay, Pandita Samadarshinaha. Ramanujacharya could see the lusty person. Okay, his desire is to watch his eyes. If I show more beautiful eyes than this, then his life will be dedicated. He will become a devotee. That is the vision of a Acharya. That is a vision of a Pandita. With learned Pandita, he will see with an equal vision. Some person will have a desire to eat more. Then he will engage him in cooking prasadam. You cook prasadam and eat more. Whatever you want, eat more. Then you will become a devotee. Okay. You may have habit of painting. Srila Prabhupada done the same thing. Jadurani Mataji. Okay, she is a very good painter. Right now, Bharat Bhushan Prabhu photo is like Krishna painting. Okay. Similarly, she used to paint. Okay, he engaged him doing painting. His life has become successful. Okay, some persons started singing, and Srila Prabhupada sent them singing. I told you, no, working devotion is better instead of false renunciation. I have a desire. Okay, for example, I have a desire to speak more. Come and take classes. Okay, I have a desire to tell stories. Okay, tell Krishna stories. I have a desire of painting. Okay, do Krishna painting. Work in devotion, that's it. You have to add, for ritual, you have to add spirit that will be added by gurus. If you are in association of guru, then your life becomes successful. That is the eye of a Pandita. Pandita will see everyone with an equal vision. Okay, a learned Brahmana, cow, elephant, dog eater with an equal vision, he will see. Okay, now he may be doing this activity, but Paramatma is there in his heart also. Okay, Paramatma is watching me. I will see only Paramatma, and how, with an equal vision, how can I help him? This point he will see and he want to implement in his life. Okay, same thing. Whatever you're doing, I told you, no, non-devotee and devotee look same. He will do all the activities, but he will add spirit into it. Spiritual, it will become spiritual. Non-devotee, don't add it. He will get bind into this material world. This is the only difference. Okay, and coming back to our slide, some important points are there regarding this equal vision. Okay, we are almost to the end of the slides. Can anyone read equal vision? Yes,
Becomes equal.
Okay, Ashrita Mataji, go ahead.
Equal vision of oneself. Becomes equal in happiness and distress. Natural tolerant. Genius kindness within and without. Gives up unrealistic expectations from himself and others. Peaceful existence.
If you can apply this in our life, we can be very peaceful. Okay, peaceful formula is something is there. I'll tell you that also. Okay, becomes equal in happiness and distress. Initially, we looked at that person, Dhanurdasa, actually Ramanujacharya, who saw the person. Okay, we saw the person and Ramanuja saw the person. We felt bad. Am I right or wrong? Initially. But does Ramanujacharya become bad? Does he think that he is bad person or good person? Does he think that? He was equal in happiness and distress. If he become devotee, okay, his life will become successful and purposeful. If you don't become devotee, it may take some more time for him. Like that, in happiness and distress, he will be equal. And he is naturally tolerant. Okay, genuine and kindness. You see, look at the kindness of heart of Ramanujacharya, and he gives up unrealistic expectations from himself and others. He always thinks that if Paramatma desires, he will become a devotee. If he don't desire, he will not become a devotee. Okay, if Paramatma desires, he will bring down his anger, come down. Otherwise, he will not make his anger come down. Okay, always be tolerant on others. This is a peace formula. And coming back to another peace formula, Okay, before that, as I told you, with an equal vision, we have to see everyone as Paramatma is there in every one heart. Okay, now because of some another das is finding difficulty in this life, let me give chance for him so that he also get liberated. Initially in childhood also, we also have done many mistakes, but with the help of guidance by other persons, we are came into the right path. Similarly, they also will come into right path. This vision will be there in us. I'm coming back to peaceful formula as I promised you. The peaceful sloka is coming. I request everyone, please be little attentive. Okay, so that we can take final step. Today, acronym is step. Final P is peace formula. There is a sloka. Bhoktaram yajnatapasam sarvalokamayeshwaram suhudam sarvabhutanam jnatva mam shantim richati. Okay, can anyone read the translation? Srinidhi Mataji, go ahead.
A person in full consciousness of me, knowing me to be the ultimate beneficiary of all sacrifices and austerities, the supreme lord of all planets and demigods, and the benefactor and well-wisher of all living entities, attains peace from the pangs of material miseries.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Actually, if you can apply this formula in our life also, will become very peaceful. Okay, what does it? Okay, Bhoktaram Yajnatapasam. Okay, generally we will perform this yajna. All yajnas, whatever you do, whatever prayers you are doing, Krishna is saying Bhoktaram Yajnatapasam Sarvoloka Maheshwaram, not one loka. Because this loka, Krishna has ordered Brahma to create it. Brahma has created. Like that, so many Brahmas are there. Krishna is saying Bhoktaram Yajnatapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram, not only one loka, Arjuna, all the lokas and the Ishwaram, Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. Suhudam Sarvabhutanam. Okay, not that I will give partiality, I'll show partiality. Okay, I'm well-wisher of all the living entities. Okay, and if you can know this formula, then you can become very peaceful. Why by knowing this formula you will become peaceful is, generally, if you know this formula, as I told you, you will become very peaceful. The reason is, you know, everyone well-wisher is Supreme Personality of God. Everyone well-wisher is Supreme Personality of God. Initially, in my life, I'll tell you my own case. Initially, I thought, okay, if I get this, then only I'll be happy. Like that, I decided. And I started praying to Krishna also. Krishna, please sanction this. Then only I'll be happy. Then only I'll be happy. But Krishna did not sanction. At the time, I was very morose. Krishna, whatever asked, you did not give me. Like that, I was very morose. After some days, I come to know about the thing which I did not get it. If I could have get it, my life could have been spoiled. My life could have been spoiled. And later I thank Krishna. Thank you, Krishna, for not sanctioning. Krishna knows. Krishna is a well-wisher. This is the first thing. And Krishna is a Bhoktaram Yajnatapasam. Okay, actually we are thinking that we are the enjoyers. We are not the enjoyers. Okay, Krishna is the enjoyer. If you know this, we will become happy. How? For example, if you know, if I pour water to the roots, all the water will be go to the every part of the tree. If I pour only to stem, or if I pour only to leaf, can water, will that get water?
No,
For example, if I want to enjoy individually, okay, if hand thinks that, why should I feed to this mouth? This mouth is tasting like anything. Okay, this stomach is also enjoying, but I am working very hard. I'm not enjoying it. Okay, let me enjoy it. Like that, if hand only thinks, okay, can you get nourishment for only hand? Can hand nourish individually?
No.
No. Okay, one time it has happened, all the indriyas of the body started doing strike. Okay, we are all working. I'm going from one place to another place to get food. Okay, legs are striking. Okay, I'm doing this, but this mouth is enjoying it. Let me teach the lesson. Hands also thought the same thing. I'm working very hard with this hand. Okay, this mouth is enjoying. Like that it thought, and every part of the body has went for a strike. And this stomach is only enjoying it. We are not enjoying. They did strike for some days and they could realize it. Okay, stomach is giving us energy. Okay, let feed the stomach so that we will be happy. Like that they thought. Similarly, if you can please Supreme Personality of Godhead, you will be happy in your life, and nearby people also will be very happy. If you individually want to be happy, then problem starts. Like individually you want to enjoy. Like you are enjoying only foodstuffs with your hand. How much you try, you cannot enjoy. That's the reason the sadhus are enjoying more. The reason is they know that Bhokta. Bhuktaram Yajna Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram is not only one Loka Maheshwaram, Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. If you can please Supreme Personality of Godhead, then you will become very happy. Not only become happy, then you will become very peaceful. With the help of peace only, we will become very happy in the material world. As I told you, I promise you that you stayed for 9-12. I promise you that I will end this class with a nice story. Before that, we will end the slides. I'll show you some pictures of Krishna. If you can feed Krishna, then you will become very happy. There means Gopabalas have done that. I'll show you some pictures. Okay, look at how joyful all Gopabalas, because everyone's center is Krishna. They started giving to Krishna. That's the reason they are feeling real happiness. Bhuktaram Ignatapasa, real enjoyer is Krishna. But we are falsely enjoying. I am the enjoyer. Look at the Krishna, means Vishnu Murti in the form of Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. Not only one Loka, look at from the pores of the Vishnu Murti, so many Lokas are emanating out. Okay, and Sruhudam Sarva Bhutanam is the real friend and well-wisher of all the beings. But we are keeping him aside and we are trying by our own. Then if you try by your own, then we cannot become happy. Okay, what is there for tomorrow? Okay, peep. Okay, can anyone read? Hare Krishna, can anyone read? Harshini Mataji raised her hand. Next, Surendra Kumar Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu, go ahead.
Prabhuji, one enemy or friend, 6.1 to 6.9, Ashtanga Yoga, 6.10 to 6.36, third, success and failure, 6.37 to 6.45, Yogi 4, that is 6.46 to 6.47.
Thank you so much, bro. This is for tomorrow. I request all the devotees, please chant 11 times Hare Krishna Mantra. After that, I'll end the session with a beautiful story. Actually, tomorrow we are going to see who is our friend and enemy. And we are discuss about Ashtanga Yoga also. Okay, is it useful for us or not? Okay, what is the success and failure? And what is Yogi? Who is Yogi? These things we are going to discuss in tomorrow's session. Okay, thank you so much for joining today's session. Let's chant all of us 11 times Hare Krishna Mantra. After that, I'll narrate you a beautiful story. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Thank you so much for your active participation in today's session. And I like to thank Padmasudha Pula Mataji, because I enjoyed Mataji's expressions when I'm narrating story. I could see Mataji is enjoying it. So that if you turn on the video, I can see whether you're reciprocating or not. Otherwise, looking at toy faces, I don't know whether you are reciprocating with me or not. Thank you so much, Mataji, Pula Mataji and Arshini Mataji. Thank you so much for turning on the video. And some other Mataji also turned on the video. Thank you so much. And as I promise you, I'll tell you one more piece formula. Actually, one person, two persons are sitting in a boat. They're happily traveling. And one person says that, I'm feeling bored. Life is becoming very bored. Simply in water, we are going. What is the fun in this? Like that he said. The other person asked him, do you know swimming? He said, I don't know. Then he showed, I'll show you real happiness. What is real peace? I'll show you. He threw him into the water. threw into the water. And he does not know swimming. And he was like doing like this, like this. And almost water is about to enter his mouth and nose. That time his friend picked up him and he brought him back. And after some time, he's saying, hey, how much peaceful I am. Okay, thank you so much. Like that he said. We are also doing the same mistake. Whatever God is given to us, we are not happy with that. We think that let me go and enjoy. Let me use this life and let me have fun. Like that we'll go and we'll went with an accident and we'll see after accident, oh, I'm enjoying. Like that we will see. Actually, God has given every opportunity for us to become very peaceful. Whatever resources you have, whatever things that you have in your world, whatever things which is required for you, okay, God will provide you. If God desires that, God thinks that, okay, for example, this Mataji or Prabhuji wants it, he will break the sky and give it to you if you deserve it. If you don't deserve it, then Krishna don't sanction to you. Okay, and try to apply the teachings of today's sessions in your life. Definitely, you'll become very peaceful, and at the same time, you'll become very happy. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can please ask. And I'm very happy. I did not see Ganga Prabhu actually. Ganga Prabhu is also there. We'll ask Ganga Prabhu a final wording from Ganga Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Prabhu, you want to add any point in today's session, Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful session. I was unable to join. I was not feeling well. I took rest for I thought of joining at 8, but I could not. I joined at 8:45. I didn't hear, but the last part was very nice with wonderful stories, small stories, moral stories. Yes, true that to make ourselves peace, to make our lives peace, if we make the God center of our life, not we, those who are associated with us, maybe the family members, friends, relatives, whoever it may be, they also become happy. So we always have to endeavor to make God as center of our life. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Okay. Final wordings by Ganga Prabhu gives a lot of kick for us. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Yes. If you have any questions, you can please ask me.
Prabhuji, I wanted to ask one question.
Yes, Mataji.
Actually, it is said that Maya is also creation of Lord Krishna.
Okay.
So my doubt was few days and I'm attending these classes. Is it possible to be in Maya? I mean, the Maya created by Lord Krishna in catching it one hand and one hand of Lord Krishna and balance them both. Is it possible?
Okay. Actually, if I could understand your question, Mataji, you are asking that Krishna energy is also Maya and
Yes,
Krishna is also there. Then why Krishna has created this Maya and how to balance this and
Yes,
how
this
to approach
desire, especially desire, like
Okay.
any desire. Yes.
Okay. One devotee asked the same question, Mataji, in a different
Yes.
way. And what is the need of creating bad people in the society? Okay, why God is creating like that? They ask. Okay, to answer them, actually one of the senior devotee quoted one example. I am quoting the same example.
Yes,
For example, if you make state some rules and regulations, when India got independence, they make state. They made law and order. They made different states. They means constituency has prepared rules and regulations. Everything is prepared. At the same time, government has provided roads. Every resources government is providing, like drainage, internal drainage, water resource. Everything is provided. And why government is creating jail, Mataji?
Yeah, it's for punishments.
To punish the miscreants.
Yes.
Okay, the person who are against the government, okay, that is for reformation, Mataji. Actually,
Reformation. Yes.
it is for reformation, not for punishment. Actually, it is for reformation. So that after going to the jail, okay, with not having freedom, they will know the importance of freedom. When they come out of the jail, then they can enjoy the freedom. Similarly, God has created this Maya, Mataji, so that if you're not in Krishna, okay, if you're not under the guidance of Krishna, then Krishna send us to Maya. You enjoy beta with Maya and you experience it and you come back to it. Like that. For reformation, God has given this Maya for us.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hope I
Thank you,
answered.
Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. One question by Bharat Bhushan Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, is jealousy okay, Prabhuji? In iskcon or in other places, I get jealous when I see others getting close to Krishna. Is that okay, Prabhuji? I feel like Krishna is only mine. Jealousy is not good, Prabhu. Straightforward answer, jealousy is not good. But how to overcome is, in spirituality, Prabhu, it is like giving knowledge. If person is going near to Krishna, we will feel more happy, bro. This is like, for example, your own son is there. Okay, your own son, okay, is defeating you. Will you be happy or sad, Prabhu? Bharat Bhushan, Prabhu? Bharat Bhushan, Prabhu messaged, I think. Sad. Will if own son, okay, defeats you, we will not become sad, Prabhu. Actually, with love, sometimes father purposely lose to his son, okay, to make him happy. Okay, this is the relation, Prabhu. Son and son and father relation. Sometimes he will, okay, lose the game to just make him happy. Similarly, we should sacrifice ourselves to make our near devotees happy, Prabhu. It is like other person is going near to the God, means he is like a tree, Prabhu. If any tree is growing, the tree will give fruit for us. The tree will give shadow for us, and means air for us, and tree will give shelter for us. In all the way, the tree will be useful for us. If you jealous about the tree and if you cut the tree, will it beneficial for us, Prabhu? It will not be beneficial for us, and it will not beneficial for the other growth also. And Krishna don't like it also, Prabhu. If you're jealous about other persons. Okay, if you want to be liked by Krishna, then don't be jealous on others. I mean, like when I see non-devotees trying to get close, okay, give chance for them, bro. This Krishna consciousness and education, okay, you give more, you enjoy more. For example, if I have money, 10 lakh, if I give, okay, my balance will come down. But this Krishna consciousness and this spiritual knowledge, you give more and you'll enjoy more also. It will not come down, it will increase. This balance will increase. Hope I answered your question, Prabhu. And Bharat Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I have a question. Is Kirtan or singing Hare Krishna Maha Mantra equal to chanting? Chanting is different, Prabhu. Chanting is we are dedicating some time to Krishna, that this is time that I am giving to you, Krishna. That personal appointment is called chanting, Prabhu. And Hare Krishna Maha Mantra singing, you can sing it also. Nothing wrong in, but don't club this. Okay. One time, one devotee asked one question to one of our senior Prabhuji, Radhesham Prabhu. The question is, Prabhu, I am enjoying doing kirtan. I'll do 3-4 hours kirtan also. Okay, you asked me to chant for 2 hours. Okay, if I do kirtan for 4 hours, okay, doing chanting is not required, like that he asked. Radhesham Prabhu said, no, you have to chant also. It's a personal appointment that you are giving to Krishna, that I chant along with you, then I will listen about you, I'll remember you. This is a personal appointment to giving to Krishna. Better is chant also, apart from Kirtan. Hope I answered your question, Prabhu. Yes, Supraja Shaligrama Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. My doubt is actually I started reading Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So there I have read this line. We are all the living entities, irrespective of whatever the species is. We are the parts and parcels of Lord Krishna.
Yes.
So my question is, though we all came from him, we are all the parts and parcels of him, then why the Lord separated us from him? It looks silly, but I have this doubt, Prabhuji.
Okay. 2 days back session you attended, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. I'll give you same example so that we can understand it, Mataji. One time, Janak Maharaj asked one question to Ashtavakra Muni. Okay, Maya is catching me. How can I get rid out of it? Then Ashtamukra ran away from that place and he catch hold of the tree and he's asking, tree, leave me, tree, leave me, tree, leave me. Then he said, I could understand. Actually, we are catching Maya. Actually, Krishna never separated us, Mataji. Krishna always wants us and we are separated from. And Krishna always wants us to get united with him. That's the reason Krishna gives every opportunity. If you become an insect also, Krishna as a Paramatma, he will come and sit with you and he will give you every opportunity so that you will turn to him and you can enjoy your life. Like that, Krishna always try for you. As a loving father, always care for a child, even though he is not accepting him, even though he'll care for him. Like that, as a Supreme Father, Krishna always care for us, Mataji.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hope I answered your question, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Actually, the last at the end of this session, what you have told, no, that story. Actually, you said no, like what we deserve, that only the Lord gives. Actually, present in my life, this is what going on. As I told you in before sessions, that I was trying for medical seat. But according to my marks, I'm getting BDS. This tension is there in my mind, like whether I can get or don't get. But last one gave a complete answer to me, Prabhuji. Thank you. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
It's all
It was
Krishna.
really a peaceful session, Prabhuji.
It's all Krishna
It
and
gave
Guru
me a
Maharaj.
great peace, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Radha Sharma Mataji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Like my question is like I don't know whether to ask you or not, but my question is like how to stop like overthinking things, because I'm into Krishna consciousness. I'm trying to in like as you said in the past sections, like we have a number of like attachments from the other things, right? Like you may say phones and there are a lot of things that make take attentions like apart from Krishna consciousness. So I'm trying to be into these things, but I want like how to stop overthinking.
Okay. Give a ear test, Mataji. Simple answer. Give a ear test. Then our thinking will come down. As I told you, like I always think about cricket. I always passionate about that. But when I get this Krishna consciousness stage, I'm not thinking much about cricket. Okay, my thinking become like as a soul. Okay, all mind is like chanchala Mataji. Always thinks. But only thing, if you converted that thinking into spiritual, then it will become spiritual. Just now, one case of Ramanujacharya to a lusty person. The thinking is, but he joined the thinking with Krishna. If you dovetail these things with Krishna, then it will become spiritual, Mataji. That thinking is also good. If you think about Krishna, does it bad? Krishna is saying that Satatam Kirtantamam. Think about Krishna, that's it.
Yes, Prabhuji. And like the second one is how to control our anger. Like I try to control, but it's like impossible, you know. I try to shout on people. Like I'm trying my best, but I'm not understanding what to do on that.
Okay, anger, proportionate anger is good, Mataji. For example, if child is misbehaving, okay, we will show anger. Hey, keep quiet, don't watch. Like that, we will say this anger is in our control. We
Okay.
should not go to the control of the anger. Okay,
Okay.
anger make you to run. Okay, sometimes people will shake like that. We should not become, Mataji. By practicing spirituality, slowly it will come down. I'll tell you my experience. Earlier, if someone rashly drives in front of me, I used to get very much angry. Nowadays, I'm getting laugh. This person without proper knowledge is driving like this. If you met with an accident, Krishna, please take care of him. Like that, my thinking has changed. Nowadays, I'm not getting much anger. I'm getting laugh. Like, okay, because of ignorance, he's doing like that. Slowly it will come, Mataji. If you practice, slowly it will come. And you are contemplating. Earlier you are not used to contemplate. I'm getting anger. This anger is troubling me. Now you're contemplating. Means already you're in the process.
Hari Bol Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Srinidhi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, for what Krishna will be anger?
Very nice question. It's very actually children will ask wonderful questions. It's very, sometimes feel difficult to answer them also. Krishna don't get anger, Mataji. He acts like as if he got anger. Just to correct a child, sometimes he shows anger. As a loving father, sometimes he shows anger to the children. Similarly, Krishna acts, perform Leela as if he is getting angry. but he never get angry much. Okay, Mother?
Prabhuji, one more question.
Yes.
Like senior devotees, can they get out of Krishna Lila?
I did not get you, Mataji.
కొన్ని సంవత్సరాల నుండి కృష్ణ కాన్షియస్నెస్ ని ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తున్న వాళ్ళు కృష్ణ లీల నుంచి తప్పించుకోగలరా? లైక్ ఇప్పుడు మీరు చెప్పారు కదా, దాని ప్రకారం అంటారు.
Okay. If I could understand your question, Mataji, you are asking that the person who is practicing spirituality for some time, okay, will he stop practicing spirituality? Am I right?
No, Prabhuji. I'll chat, Prabhuji.
Okay. Sorry, Satyaprasad Prabhu, I waited you for a long time. Yes, Prabhu, please ask your question.
There was, you took the crop and the rain, the farmer. The farmer works hard for the crop and there is a sudden rain. The crop is lost.
Okay.
And the farmer is at loss, or the persons who are actually eligible to take that food is at loss. Because this food doesn't go only to him, it goes to the entire people and a larger part of the society also.
Okay.
So is this a collective karma or is it only a specific karma?
Okay. Straightforward answer, Prabhu. Both, Prabhu. Okay. Both. You may ask me how. For example, the persons who are getting that crop, okay, if everything went well, okay, crop, they will get it at a price of 50 rupees. Nowadays, rice price suddenly increased. The reason is they are also having some karmic reactions for that. They have to pay more cost for the crop. That's the reason this may happen. Okay, and not only farmer and everyone role is also their role. Hope I answered your question, Prabhu. Sometimes tsunami comes, okay, to attack to give karma at a time to many people. Krishna sends tsunami. Okay.
Yeah.
Hope I answered your question, Prabhu.
That is okay. I mean, that is okay. But then my specific one would be like many times we see these things. So is this a forerunner for something saying that this collective karma for whatever the people are doing is bad, or only that person is doing bad? Because we also see that 1/6 of whatever the people are doing, that is going to be shared by either the master, the owner, and everybody else. So this farmer is not doing only for himself; he is doing for others. In spite of that, when he is suffering, who is responsible?
Okay. Nice question you asked, Prabhu. Regarding this, there is one story. Okay, it will not take 2 minutes. I'll try to narrate story. Okay, one person is very bad person. Okay, he has done all type of bad activities in his career, and always he wants to cross the sea, or he wants to cross some river. He had to get into the boat because of some reason. Daily is going and boat is going. He was late and he was not catching that boat to cross that river. One time it has so happened that for many days he was trying. One day he could enter into the boat, and when what boat was going and there was a damage to the boat, and some like rain, dogs and rains, action courts rains. It was raining heavily. It was flooded heavily, and everyone is going to die. And he started praying, Krishna, Krishna. Okay, I did all bad activities in my life. I know I definitely deserve to die. But what happened to these people, Krishna? They are poor, innocent people, Krishna. Why you're troubling them like that? He started shouting. Then what Krishna answered, Krishna said, okay, they're all like you only. They're all like you only. I only waited for every day that you should not enter into that boat. Okay, this day, all the people, like you-minded people, enter into the boat and you're now suffering. Okay, don't worry about that other person. They're getting equal karma for that, like that Krishna said. Okay, Krishna, karma, giving. Okay, it will not go here and there. 1%, 0.1% also it will not go here and there. For example, Harshini Mataji karma, okay, 0.1% by mistakenly it has come. It will not be there in the case of Krishna Prabhu. Whatever they deserve, it will come to them. Hope I answered your question, Prabhu, with this example.
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for a wonderful question.
Prabhuji, can I ask you a question?
Yes, Mataji.
Like you spoke very well about the lotus leaf is always in the water, but the water doesn't touch the leaf. How do we?
Yes.
What is the inference to this, Prabhuji? Like,
okay, actually, many times it happens, Mataji, and the person may be staying with non-devotees. Person may be staying with non-devotees. Even though staying with non-devotees, okay, whatever activities that they are doing, it will not affect to them. If you practice spirituality in such a way that nothing will touch, nothing will affect his consciousness. It will be like a lotus leaf in front of all the people, like a water. Okay, Mataji? Thank you, Mataji. Yes, Srinidhi Mataji.
Prabhuji, I send a text in the chat.
Okay, let me check, Mataji. Devotees practicing Krishna consciousness since years, they understand Krishna. They understand Krishna. So can they know his leelas that he perform? Okay, Hari Bol. Super question, Mataji. Mataji is asking such a wonderful question. Mataji, it's really inspiring for me, Mataji. You are asking such a wonderful questions. Even though you're studying 8th standards. Mataji is asking the person who's practicing spirituality for a long time, okay, can they see Krishna leelas, which Krishna is performing? Yes, Mataji, they can see. They can see. Okay, Mataji? Is yes answer is enough or you need any explanation?
I need explanation, Prabhuji.
Just to answer you shortly, Mataji, one time it has so happened in Vrindavan, okay? Vrindavan it has happened that one of the devotee wrote that Radharani hair from the back looks like a serpent. Looks like a serpent. Actually, a person who is narrating this to a senior devotee. And by listening this, he said, actually, this does not look good. Don't add these things because Radharani is very pure devotee and like supreme goddess is like, we are not supposed to add these things like that, he said. And he went outside and is practicing this for a long time. And suddenly some group of girls came and started playing. Okay, when they are playing, he saw on one of the girl, there is a serpent. One of the girl, there is a serpent. He went immediately, serpent may bite the girl like that. He immediately went near and he surprised that it was a hair of a girl. It's not a serpent. And after that, when he come to consciousness, there was nothing in front of him. Actually, it's a dream. It has happened real, at the same time, it was a dream. Means whatever happening in the spiritual world, he could see when he was live also. Just to experience that he is a pure devotee, whatever Leela is performing, the person who wrote with that mood, not that he imagined it and he wrote. The person who's writing, he experiencing that. That's the reason he could write that. Okay, this is one incident, Mataji. Hope I answered your question with this incident. Like this, so many cases are there, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hope I answered your question.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, like this, so many incidents are there, Mataji. One pan incidents there. Like that, so many incidents are there. When time permits, in the community sessions, I'll explain. Yes, Pooja Kataria Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
I
Krishna.
have a question. Recently, it happened. A group of friends, we were talking, but there is one lady who always like her opinion. She have to say whether it's right or not. And one more thing, she can never be wrong. Whether whatever we talk, what is the emotion that she is communicating? I really don't know, because I'm into Krishna consciousness. Other my friend, she is into Radhe Radhe consciousness. It's another Guruji. So one is in Om Shanti consciousness. So we were talking and we were like communicating. We had a higher communication. But this lady, the fourth one, was like constantly her opinion need to be heard.
Okay.
So what is the thought process behind that? Being a lady, even I cannot understand, Prabhuji. Why?
Okay.
Why?
Okay. Means your question is, you're asking that, if I could understand your question, you're asking question that in our group, one Mataji always talks to us, she's always right. What is the reason behind? You're asking this, am I right?
That she's wrong also. Her opinion need to be heard. Like, no, my opinion is this is the one, this is that. We always think like that she's opinionated. Like what that really means.
We already answered this question, Mataji. Jiva desires, Ishvara sanctions, and Prakriti perform actions. Okay, it's all because of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Supreme Personality of Godhead given intelligence to her also, no? With the same intelligence, she is saying that. Without other intelligence, she is saying this, no?
Yeah. But being among God consciousness people also, and listening to our conversation also, she is not changing.
Okay.
So she is in right people. We are God consciousness. But still she is not changing.
Okay. Why? Okay. You're asking that even though she's not changing, how do you know, Mataji? We cannot say that. In past life, she has done 90%. With that intelligence, she is saying it. Okay, she may take more time to enjoy her material desire. Immediately, she will start from 91%. Who will know it?
Oh, yes. Yes, yes.
We cannot underestimate them. Okay?
Yes. What is the emotion behind, like, she have to say something?
Okay.
She can't take blame, Prabhuji. She can't take a little heart ache or like, chalo jaane do. She's not like that.
Okay. Our desire is like that. What we can do, Mataji? The Supreme Personality of Godhead sanctioned that. What we can do?
Okay. So even we should understand that also.
Yes.
He will not understand. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for your wonderful participation. Yes, Sapan Prabhu, you have any question?
Yes, Prabhuji. So
Yes.
they say that the soul suffers, right? So is that true? And how do we know the soul is suffering?
Soul will not suffer, Prabhu. Soul will experience it. Body is suffering. Okay, for example, just to make you understand, for example, you're thinking that with pain, you have some like pain or fracture. I saw one incident where crocodile catch hold of the leg. At that time, he was thinking that I'm suffering a lot. I'm suffering. And he went into sleep. He was unconsciousness. He went into the sleep. That time, does he suffering, Prabhu?
When he's not conscious, then he won't experience the suffering.
He is there or not?
Yeah.
He's not dead, no. He's there. When soul is there. Soul is there, but he is not experiencing that pain. The reason is he was not on a bodily platform. Actually, soul does not suffer or like soul enjoys it, but soul experiences that suffering through the body.
Okay. So the soul experiences the suffering,
through the
and
body.
which is why we need to go back to Godhead.
Yes.
Okay.
Hope I answered it clearly, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. I was
Thank
thinking, how do we know that soul is suffering? Because we are experiencing the suffering, right? So
Yes. Just same example is sleeping, bro. When you're sleeping, or for example, I'll tell you one more thing also. You're suffering, for example, with some leg pain or something. When you're too much involved in some story, or when you're too much involved in listening something, at the time you're conscious of this body also, but that time you don't feel that pain. Am I right? Have you ever experienced this, bro? Especially children will experience this.
Can you
Children.
give a different example, Prabhuji?
Okay. It has happened in my case only. Actually, child met with an accident. Okay. That up and down will be there, no, in a garden. Finger has went into the in between that up and down, and it got crushed. Not normal, it got crushed. Okay, and father immediately done bandage, and he has given chocolate, and she's enjoying chocolate. She has forgot the pain. The pain is not there. Okay, after that it went for surgery. He could, with Lord mercy, could tolerate the pain. But when he given the chocolate, he was not aware of the pain. Where the pain went? Does it not there? It is there only, no? Is it appropriate example? Hope you're convinced, or you want some more example?
So the soul is, so we cannot make out the soul is suffering or not, but we assume it is.
We are experiencing.
So the soul is experiencing it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
Prabhuji, thank you.
Thank you so much. If no other questions are there, we'll end the session here. This batch is really special for me because a very active participation. Wonderful questions you asked me. Thank you so much for joining today's session. Vaishnavi Mataji, Uma Mataji, Supraja Mataji, Satyaprasad Prabhu, Sapan Prabhu, Pooja, Kataria Mataji, Padma Sudha, Pula Mataji, Malti Mataji, Ganga Prabhu, Vansilal Prabhu. Happy to see you, Vansilal Prabhu, Harshini Mataji. Thank you so much for joining today's session. Okay, with with Lord mercy, successfully we completed 5 sessions. Tomorrow we are going to enter into our 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, stay tuned for tomorrow's session. Same time, 8 o'clock. Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarubhya Kripa Sindhubhya Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.